All right, what's up, guys? It's Mitch or Deity, and I will be going over what to be doing for day 2 of Ancient Inheritance. So day 1, if you still haven't cleared the boss, that's fine, guys. We are new player guilds mostly. Those of you that are watching this, if you're part of my Discord or from the new player guide series, we made a 40 something new guilds, 45 new guilds at this point. So we have a ton of new players. And guys, with Ancient Inheritance, we might not clear it all. Your guild may not finish all of it, but we're going to be trying our best to do that. So with that in mind, if you haven't finished the first floor yet, you're fine. You're a little behind, but overall, as long as everyone starts picking it up and now that they know what they're doing, we should overall be doing pretty good. We should at least clear 3 floors. We might miss one piece of gear, but overall, I think if you wouldn't have been in our guild sections for this, then you wouldn't have got probably half of the gear that you're going to be able to get or half the rewards. So we're going to be doing the most we can, but do not expect, and don't get too bummed if you miss one piece of gear. It'll be fine. As a new player getting Ancient Inheritance stuff, if you look at any player who in the past missed Ancient Inheritance things because their guild was dead, they missed a lot more than you guys are going to be missing. So just take for granted what you're going to be able to get from this, because if this wasn't a thing, you guys would not be able to do quite as much as you were able to or would have been able to had you not been in one of these guilds. So going forward, we did clear this in my guild, and I would say most of the guilds have cleared the first floor already. If you haven't, though, you'll probably be getting pretty close to doing so. So we're going to level it up a little bit just to see how this rolls. So the thing with this piece of gear is no matter how it rolls, it's going to be usable. So you do not have to worry about, oh no, this piece rolled bad. You're going to find a use for it. The only thing that can kind of suck is if you get low rolls. But as you see right here, crit chance was a max roll. That's a low roll. That's a mid roll. These can roll 6%, 9%, 9%, 9% for each of the different subs. But this right here, you're probably looking at it and you're like, well, it's already split the stats. It's got attack, defense. But this can already be used on pretty much any character that uses lifesteal, and it's going to be great. It's already 73 in equipment score at +9. That's better than probably any lifesteal piece you're going to get for a very long time, and that's going to be the case for all the pieces of gear that you end up getting from this. I'm not going to finish leveling it because I don't have a character I want to put it on yet. So that's the thing. You don't have to level this right away, but leveling it early, this also gives you a mix set piece. So you will have a speed main stat piece that you can end up putting this on a character and just put that plus a crit piece or something along with speed set or attack set, and it's going to end up being pretty good. So you don't always have to finish sets on characters. So you could put like this crit helmet, the lifesteal boots, and then everything else on there you can put attack set. And even though you don't have the finished set, because this is so high rolled, it kind of offsets not getting the set bonus. So just know going forward, you do not have to have a finished set all the time. Like if you're going to be using counter or speed, yes, you want at least 4 of those. But for your final 2 pieces, a lot of the time you will be going with broken sets, especially at the beginning, as long as you can reach close to or the stat thresholds that you want to. So now let's go into the Ancient Inheritance portion, though. As I said, you guys should be finishing up the first area. Now, getting into this, I'm going to be kind of deviating from what other... So if you're watching, say, Tristan Wolf's guides, his guides are specifically for more in-game players or players who are further along and not brand new players who have been playing for 2 weeks or less. So the thing with our guilds and a lot of you guys that are watching this, if your guild isn't perfect, if you don't have super knowledgeable players in all essences of the game, then you're not going to have a perfect Ancient Inheritance experience. It's not going to happen. The thing is, in Tristan Wolf's guides, he has his perfectly set up guild. They have full members, maybe missing 1 or 2, and they are all end-to-end game players that have been playing for a very long time, pretty much. So that's not going to be the case with us. So if you are part of my guild or part of one of my guilds in Discord, if you're not, you can join Discord. If you're still looking for a guild, you can join in the middle of Ancient Inheritance. You won't get the old rewards, but you'll get any upcoming rewards. So feel free, if you need a guild that's going to be doing Ancient Inheritance, if your guild's dead and you're not making any progress, you can leave it. You're on a 24-hour timer, meaning you're going to miss another day of Ancient Inheritance. But just see where you're at and see if they're going to be able to clear it. But we will find guilds for you. We just made another 2 guilds today, if not, think maybe 3. But we're up to almost 1,500 players in guilds within my Discord server. So just join that if you guys need one, and type in the global or non-global recruitment chat, depending upon which guild you are or which server you're on. So if you see right here, we are at this starting point. This is where I'm going to deviate from the other guides. So those of you new players or people who are following, it's going to be up to your guild leaders. If they tell you to do a certain thing, then you'll follow that. But if you do not know what to do, the best, safest thing that you could possibly do is just push the bosses, okay? So you can see this is a starting point. The first boss is the Fire Warden. You want to push up to the right hand corner here. So as you come into your game, you can click and see about where you're at. So you see I'm next to a chest, a scroll, and that. So if you look here, chest, scroll, and this. So I am standing on this square right here. So use this as a guidance to make sure you're going on the right path along the way to each of the bosses. This will be in the announcements tab in my Discord. Each map for each floor will be there, so if you ever need a reference point, you can either come to this video, but it's easier to use a picture. So Discord is amazing for keeping track of everything within Epic 7 and getting perfect advice, or like better advice and quick advice on everything. You'll have resources and tools that you need immediately. So instead of pausing a video at certain time points and coming back to it a few days later and repausing it. But either way, you'll clear up to the Fire Warden. Once you clear the Fire Warden, you'll go straight up to this little orb boss. You will clear this orb boss, and you'll go to the Ice Warden. So if your guild is trying to get all the chests, it's going to be very hard for our new player guilds especially. So do not stress about that too much. By clearing this chest right here, once you get the boss, your whole guild will get 3 leaves at least. And then once you get up here and clear this, then you'll be able to push up to the final boss. This will probably take on our new player guilds 2 to 3 days. So by day 5, we should be entering area 3 is the goal. That might not be the case for each guild. Some might be slower, some might be faster. I know some of the guilds are going to full clear everything because they're super well coordinated, but in case you do not know what to do, the best thing you can do is follow the map and go straight to the bosses and start attacking the bosses. And like I said, if everybody is going that route, if you decide your guild's just going to take the easy route and go straight to the bosses and clear them instead of going and trying to get the side guild chest, because this is 3 leaves here, it is good value if you can get the players to go over there. But the problem is the more offside things you do, is 3 leaves as valuable as a perfect piece of gear? No. You can burn those 3 leaves to get a little bit of progress, but each piece of gear in this is worth 50 leaves. The gear from this is, all of it's amazing. So it's best to just focus beating the bosses and getting all the gear possible. Like I said, we should be able to at least clear map 3 pretty easily on all the guilds. So you do not know what to do. Your guild leader hasn't told you to do anything specific. Just go straight to the boss and then you're good to go. And that will be for any guild. If you're not in our guilds and you're just in a random guild and looking at what to do, just go straight for the boss. That's all you have to do. But just go straight for the boss. You're not going to regret it. You can grab chests along the way. I know a lot of the guides say don't worry about grabbing the chest throughout it, but if everybody is going that same pathing, that means you do not have the wasted, it's not wasted, but you don't have the resource being spent to go grab the side chest. That means if each of you are grabbing chests along the way, you'll have more currency to buy stuff out of the shop. So it's not a bad thing. You'll get a little bit of rewards from each of these too. That way all players get the rewards, versus if you go here, get this, it might hinder your later progress of getting the final piece of gear. But this is the best advice I can give. I'm sorry we're just not able to fully push all of this because, one, we're not full guilds. Most of our guilds are going to be around 25 members. So, and then like mine has 28, but mine was the first one started with the guide. So some of the guilds will only have 25 members or so. So with 25 members, it's going to be quite a bit less you can spend each day on pushing. So just take advantage of what you can, get all the gear you can, and everything from this. But that's all I have for this video. Hopefully this helps. Again, this will be in the Discord. A link to the Discord will be down in the top of the comments, pinned to the very top. And then also, it'll be in the description, so join that if you want to. But that's all I got for this video. Thank you for watching. The next new player guide series video will be up tomorrow. Later tonight. It'll be up in a few hours. I'm sorry, I'm falling behind on that too, but I will try to catch back up today. I've got too much stuff going on. So appreciate the support on everything, and I will see you all in hopefully the next video or in Discord. Peace out.